It's you. It's real. Lilith. No, please, don't be frightened. My name is Nicodemus. I ministered to you, Lilith.
I don't answer to that name. I am Mary. I was born Mary.
But you were called Lilith, yes?
Please, I must go.
No, please, Mary.
This is beautiful. We have Nicodemus, who is under the impression that he ministered to Lilith and that she was healed. He believes that he had something to do with that. And we have him desperately wanting to find out what happened. And we have Mary, who just wants to get out of this uncomfortable situation because she no longer identifies as Lilith, but he continues to call her Lilith. And I love the back and forth here because you can see their expressions and how they change as the conversation goes forward.
I was born Mary.
But you were called Lilith, yes?
Please, I must go.
No, please, Mary. I am desperate for your help, Mary. I'm a Pharisee. I'm visiting from Jerusalem. I'm a man of God. And I believe you have experienced a miracle, Mary.
She's like, what, a miracle?
Are you really a Pharisee?
Yes. I'm sorry, I wasn't...
She covers herself.
I'm not
He's
here
like,
to enforce Jewish
I'm not
law.
about that.
So how do you know who I am?
You really don't remember me at all. I burned incense.
I don't remember.
It wasn't her.
I can't go back into that.
No, I don't want you to. I can't even imagine. But you are healed. That much is clear. I just want to understand.
Here it comes.
How it happened.
That makes two of us.
How long after my visit did you feel the change?
It wasn't anything you did. It was someone else.
He stops.
Someone.
Let's look at that. Okay, so he's now completely conflicted because he thought surely it had to be something I did because what he was facing was much bigger than anything he'd faced before with regards to the demon possession. But I love how they're both walking, and then when she says it's nothing you did, he stops completely. She moves forward a little bit and looks back. It's like it's almost like he hit a wall there. Like, what are you saying? Let's go back.
How long after my visit did you feel the change?
It wasn't anything you did.
He stops.
It was someone else.
He's confused.
Someone else?
I really love that. Excellent acting here because he's so stunned by what he just heard that he goes, someone else? Like that sentence doesn't make sense to him. It's a 3-word sentence, but it doesn't make any sense to him. And he's trying to really wrap his mind around what is going on. And now Mary went from feeling uncomfortable about the situation to now smiling and now feeling differently about it because she's now remembering what happened that day. She remembered that moment that everything changed for her, and we'll hear it here, so let's continue.
Someone else?
He called me Mary.
Hearing
He
her
said,
name was so important, right?
I am his. I am redeemed.
The music here, beautiful.
And it was so?
Yep.
Who did this?
I don't know his name. And even if I did, I could not tell you.
Why not?
His time for men to know has not yet come.
It's time for men.
He's trying to process these words.
He performs miracles and seeks no credit? What does he look like? Is he a member of Sanhedrin? Would you at least know him?
Trying to label him, trying to place him.
I don't know why I am sharing this with you. I don't understand it myself. But here is what I can tell you. I was one way. And now I am completely different. And the thing that happened in between was him. So yes, I will know him for the rest of my life.
I will know him for the rest of my
I
life.
have to be home to prepare for Shabbat, as I'm sure you do.
So mended you're even hosting Shabbat.
So mended that you're even hosting Shabbat. Like, that news is surprising to him. And she responds with something along the lines like, well, it's not going to be like you celebrate it. But what she doesn't know is that she's going to have a very special guest that night. That special guest choosing to go with someone like her versus going with someone like Nicodemus, who's a man of God.
It will be nothing like yours, I'm sure of that. But I'm going to try. Shabbat Shalom, Nicodemus.
He's just happy that she's healed. I like Nicodemus.
Shabbat Shalom.
He's introspective. He thinks outside of his own box. He questions his own thinking. And in my opinion, he is really seeking the truth. I love the story because it makes me reflect on the day that I had my encounter with God, who said I belong to him. And there's really nothing like knowing that you belong to God. And it helped me realize that just because you have come to God and you have started a relationship with him doesn't mean that you're his if you are still identifying with your old self, if you're still falling into old habits. I think the goal here is to try not to go back to that and to not be around people who still identify you as your old self. Something has to die in order for you to be born again, which reminds me of another great conversation that I really love that I hope to analyze with you all soon. But let me know, what did you think about this scene? Did it speak to you in some way? Did you relate to what Mary said, that she used to be one way and now she's completely different, and what happened in between was him? I would love to hear your story. Let me know what that story is in the comment section down below. And in the meantime, I'd like to thank you so much for watching with me. Thank you to all our sponsors here. And if you are interested in watching more, go ahead and click on this video right here, and I'll see you in that video. Peace.